Good morning, welcome back to Lydia's Plate. I'm back to bring you some more cleaning motivation. I've had my fresh homemade granola bar and I am ready to go. Come along and let's go see how much we can get done. Hey friends, so I hope this video gets you energized and up to whatever challenge your house is today. I had planned to do an all-day clean with me, but things took a turn and this video became a kitchen spring deep clean, among cleaning the rest of the house. If I have dishes that need to get going, that's where I like to start. Our dishwasher runs anywhere from 1 to 4 times a day, usually, all depending on if we've had company or how much baking and cooking I've done. Almost everything goes through the dishwasher at our house. There are very few things that I will wash by hand, mostly because I feel like I have other things to do rather than wash dishes. It's not that I don't like washing dishes, I just don't feel that it's the best use of my time. Every once in a while, there will be a really large dish or something that truly cannot go in the dishwasher if I want to be able to use it again, or a dish that I know needs personal scrubbing rather than running through the dishwasher. So, because I put almost everything in the dishwasher, and because I think it saves on time and hydro, I try to be around to stop my dishwasher right before it goes into the dry cycle. I feel like this is the part of the cycle that will harm non-dishwasher safe items, and I also prefer to save whatever hydro the dry cycle uses and the 30 minutes of time that it takes to run through. Most of the time things are still wet after the dry cycle anyways, so I feel like I might as well stop the dishwasher and let them air dry until they're not hot. Then, cleaning it out and drying any still wet dishes is usually a job our kids can do. You can see here that again I'm repuzzling the dishes so that I can fit as many dishes into the dishwasher as possible. You may be wondering what I just put in the dishwasher there. I had some trouble with my dishwasher a while back. It wasn't getting dishes very clean, and I found out that if I add some baking soda into the extra rinse compartment there, and I fill my rinse agent compartment with vinegar, then my dishwasher will clean itself as it runs, or anytime that I do a little bit of a smaller or less dirty load, if that makes sense. And this just helps my dishwasher to run better. Alright, so here is where we really get started. I don't remember when the last time was that I cleaned that spice rack, so it absolutely needed it. I was so used to it where it was that I'd overlooked it for a long time, and I'm not kidding guys, like probably a few years. And that was our compost pail. One of the kids was asked to go take that out to the chickens. Alright, so that wall had been wiped more often than the spice rack or the knife block, but it had gotten splattered when deep frying food, so I had to pull out the baking soda. My spray alone did not do it, and baking soda does a very good job. The window gets a general clean fairly regularly, but this time I did a full clean. I usually just wipe the sill and bottom half as needed, so it wasn't too bad. Alrighty, on to those cupboards. Usually I just spot clean my cupboards as things spill or splash, but like I said, once I got going today, I went all in. When we first looked at this house, I thought these cupboards were so cute and decorative with their moldings, but after cleaning them for as many years as I have, my opinion on that has changed. So, when we finally decide to renovate these cupboards, I will take those moldings off and just have simple flat drawer faces. I'm also thinking of changing the hardware. A lot of the hinges have lost bits and pieces out of them. I'm surprised they still work, but those pulls? I have damaged more shirts than I care to count on those pulls. The top of the range hood gets wiped pretty often because it's right there, easy to notice, but I often don't notice the underside of it, so I had to pull out the baking soda for that as well. It had probably been a year since I'd last cleaned the underside of the range. The oven though, just got a major cleaning about 4 weeks ago inside and out, so that just got a quick wipe, but I realized that the drawer underneath the oven had been overlooked, so I wiped that one really well. I wanted this video to be real, so I decided to include making lunch in this video. I also thought it would be motivating to see how much I could get done in the time it takes to make lunch. I'm making chili today, and also recording that for a how-to video, which I will link to in the description box. What you get to see here though, that you won't see in the chili video, is that I ran out of my homemade chili seasoning, so I had to mix up some more. I also want to point out, in hopes that it would encourage and motivate you, that if you clean up after yourself as you go, it will be much easier to stay on top of keeping your space clean. For example, if you watch closely, you'll see that I even gave my can opener a quick wipe before I put it away. Also, for anyone with young kids who is watching this, maybe you feel overwhelmed and this would be a lot to get done in a day with little ones demanding more of your time, and I want to encourage you as well. We had 4 kids in 5 years, so I know it's busy. And I didn't nearly accomplish as much in a day as I do in this video, but the principles have stayed the same. Clean up as you go if you can, and your house and responsibilities will be that much easier to maintain. Alrighty, so lunch was done and here we go, off to the races again. After some general tidying up, it was time to tackle our dining room table. I love this table. It has butterfly leaves, which simply means that the extra boards in the middle fold up like butterfly wings and sit in a hidden compartment under the table. We're a family of 6 and often host friends and family, so we keep both wings out, but every once in a while, the space between each leaf needs a good scrub. It sure feels good to have it all clean again. At our house, and with our lifestyle, the chairs and underside of the table fall into the spring cleaning category. Each individual chair will get cleaned as needed if, say, something spills, but otherwise it's a once-a-year thing here. Okay, with all of that done, I can move on to the floors. I have a really close-up shot here for you so you can see just what and how much I'm picking up with my sweeper. This is our homeschooling cupboard, and it was looking pretty grungy already. So I realized later that there were things that I would consider part of my spring cleaning that I forgot about, like vacuuming the tops of my kitchen cabinets and cleaning the light fixtures. I forgot about them on this day because my plan had been to do an extreme clean with me. But I had spent so much time on the kitchen that my bathrooms were still waiting, so those still needed to get done. Don't worry, I did get those missed areas taken care of on another day. So here in the bathroom, I also did a deeper clean than my usual weekly cleaning. I noticed that I hadn't dusted the light fixture in a very long time, and there were also dirty streaks that had run down the top of the wall from the ceiling. Not sure where that came from. I also noticed that the top of the outside of our tub and shower surround needed a good wipe. Here's a quick peek of our fireplace hearth. I gave it a little sweep, then on to the little rug by the deck doors. This is the door we usually use for bringing wood in. It's the most convenient and makes the most sense to use. So I had to quickly pick up a few bigger pieces of wood that my power head would not appreciate chewing on, and then I can move on to the hallway and our main entrance. These are the before and after shots of the entrance powder room. And now our day is almost to the end. Supper is done and I've come downstairs to clean up our dry laundry and hang up some more. In winter it's so dry in the air, so we find that hanging our laundry helps to put some moisture back into the air. By the morning everything is dry again, so I can clean it up and hang up another load. I'm really looking forward to when the weather is nice enough to hang everything outside again. You'll see that I come back again the next morning to do a couple more loads. I realize that this is more than just a full day clean with me, but doing our laundry this way, I thought that gave you a better picture of how this turns out. These are the racks in my laundry room where I hang the small towels, socks, and underwear. This helps me be able to do an extra load so that I can get more laundry done in a day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video encouraging and motivating. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that so much. The bell so you don't miss any notifications, and feel free to leave any questions, kind or constructive comments below, and I'd love to hear from you. Perhaps you'd prefer to hear more explaining, or maybe no explaining and just music. Please let me know what you'd like to see in any future videos, and may you be blessed and uplifted. Bye!